It's spooky season, and that means the veil is thin. But what does that mean? Is it a portal? Is it a feeling? Is it a season? For some, it shows up in dreams. For others, it could show up through candlelight, through that quiet darkness and that inner knowing that your loved one in spirit is closer than they usually are. If you're sensing guidance, spirit's company, or that quiet shift in the air, there's a reason. Hi boo, it's me, your medium bestie, the Death Fairy, certified Tefila, and your spirit guide to the other side. Ding! Let's get one thing straight. The veil isn't a door. It's not like a curtain between two worlds. It's an energetic alignment, like a planetary season that changes the frequency of everything. Just like the moon influences the ocean tides, animals' emotions, human emotions. This energetic thinning affects how we can connect to what is unseen with our human eyes. Our sensitivities strengthen, so our senses get more tingly and we can sense spirit's subtleness. That's a lot of S's. You might sense this energetic shift through headaches, through pressure in your crown area, or through little tingles that run through your body. You might get heightened emotions like tears that run for no particular reason, or that longing nostalgia that just pops up out of nowhere. Your dreams might become more vivid. The time will just kind of slow down. We are just naturally going into this retreat space, and the air will start to feel more alive. I mean, it helps too that with the season turning, the air gets cooler, right? The leaves start to darken. They turn red, they fall, we're getting ready for winter. So we will physically feel that, we will physically see that, and we'll internally feel all of that as well. So if you're really super sensitive, you're going to feel this internally with your body and a little bit emotionally as well. I've always been in between worlds, so I've never really had like a first time I felt my veil thinning moment or like a big spiritual awakening, because I've always kind of been in the spirit world. If anything, it's a lot harder for me to ground. And if you have trouble grounding, you might have this happen around this season because your energy is kind of super high and it's vibing with the spirit's energy. So you're going to have to work extra hard to bring yourself to current time, to just ground. Be here. Be earthy. And while October is a particular time when we sense this, just collectively, and that's another thing, since so many people are sensing it, we can feel into what other people are feeling as well. If you're super empathic, which I'm sure most of you are who are watching this, then that will add to the energy of this season. But you don't have to wait for the veil to thin to connect to spirit or to be sensitive. It's just one of those bonus times. When the veil thins, the energetic bridge strengthens and everything on earth responds to it. Humans, animals, the weather. So you might also notice people acting moody or nostalgic, just like you might be feeling. Pets might be staring into the wall or to the corner, or maybe looking at altars. And you'll see it in nature too. The birds, the wind, maybe even feeling the electricity through the air. And as the planet would exhale, so to speak, the living, or the human, physical, and the non-human, or the dead, will just kind of meet in the middle. And it's not like spirits like, hey, I'm here, let's party. They're always saying, hey, I'm here, let's party. They're just easier to feel. So if anything, grandma's always hanging out with you. During this time, you'll be able to feel grandma. You'll be like, whoa, grandma, where'd you come from? And in reality, she's been there the entire time. You're just feeling it now. And let's get one thing straight. The dead are not stuck. They're not in limbo. They're not like waiting to be judged or waiting for permission. They've always been here. They can be with us and in the spirit world simultaneously. And if anything, it's just easier to hear their presence or feel their presence around you. Many cultures celebrate the veil thinning or a spirit connection time, like Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, like Obon in Japan, or like Samhain in many Celtic areas. And I just found out that even I believe in Poland, they have their own spirit connection, or Dia de los Muertos, if I'm correct. So it's really cool. All these cultures just have been doing this around the same time of year. It's a homecoming of souls. It's not a coincidence. It's a remembrance woven into our human DNA. And even science can feel this rhythm. Research from the Journal of Atmospheric and Solar Terrestrial Physics shows that seasonal magnetic fluctuations and sunlight shifts impact human emotion and biological rhythms. Pretty cool. Put the phone away. So during the equinox or the early winter, the Earth's electromagnetic field subtly changes, the same way lunar cycles move the tides. So if you've ever felt more sensitive, dizzy, or tired during these shifts, that's the geomagnetic energy moving through your nervous system. That's a big word. Science calls it geomagnetic sensitivity, but I just call it veil breathing. Kind of like in Demon Slayer, they're all focused on their breath. This is veil breath. So your ancestors don't need Halloween to call you, but you might need or will get help from this season, this time of year, to just hear them, which is pretty cool. So use it to your advantage. With this veil thinning, their presence becomes even stronger. Give it a shot. Say their name. Can you feel their warmth? Can you smell their cologne, or perfume, or cigarettes? Do you hear that song out of nowhere that just seems to be speaking to you? For me, something I get a lot is roses, the smell of roses or sweet perfume out of nowhere. And it's always like in my house. And you know, I'm surrounded by 4 boys. That's it. That's all that's in the house. Me, 4 boys, and a little dragon. And so for roses to come out of nowhere, it's really fascinating and it's really cool. I love it. When I smell those roses, I'm always like, oh, spirits, where are you? Try looking for them. And a lot of people smell this. I'm not the only one who smells roses. And a lot of people equate the roses to Mother Mary or Kuan Yin or any other goddess-like figure who's nurturing and maternal. Pretty cool, right? Also, do you need rituals? Yes and no. Rituals aren't going to summon magic, but they help you as a human connect to them even stronger, because you put so much faith in the ritual, you can just talk to them. And it's interesting. Your belief system plays a huge part in this, and you're layering on beliefs. So if you believe that talking to them at night works better than talking to them in the morning, do that. And if you believe that lighting a candle will help you connect to them even stronger, do that. And if you believe like playing their favorite song or maybe lighting some incense will help you connect to them, do that. And do you see the layers that you are creating as you are attempting to connect to them? In the beginning, rituals and these kind of energetic techniques help a lot. Later on, you won't need them because you'll be able to just like talk to them. But in the beginning, when you're still practicing, learning about your energy, learning about their energy, it really does help. Figure out what you believe. Figure out what you've been taught to believe. Use that to your advantage, because it will help you connect to them even stronger. So for example, me being raised Catholic, I used to go straight to the angels, and that was my instant connector. Now, I rarely call on angels. I just talk to my spirit guides, and they're there for me. So I kind of evolved it through the many years. But in the beginning, that was my go-to. And yes, you can ask your spirit guides or angels to connect you to your loved one. That's fine. You can be like, okay, angels, I need you right now. Cool. Once they come in, you feel them. Then you say, okay, can you help me bring in my grandma? Come closer, grandma. Invite them in. Come close. I want to feel you. Oh, and as I say that, I already feel her presence, right? And even though I'm recording this right now with you, I can feel my great-grandmother's presence right here next to me, like helping me, guiding me through this. If you do not know who your ancestors are, or you don't have any good dead people, that's okay. You just call on your spirit guides because you have one or a bajillion of them. Use them. Call them. Be calm. Be quiet. Ask them to come through. Calling on my spirit guides. Only love can come through. Just asking my spirit guides to come in. Just kind of sit with this. You'll start to notice a little shift in your energy if you just kind of focus on it. Maybe your heart will feel fuller. Maybe you'll feel like you're getting a little subtle hug from somebody. Maybe you'll feel that subtleness of somebody right behind you. And as they come in, notice how that changes in your energy field. You can even say something like, to my ancestors known and unknown, come through, guide me, give me your blessings or your advice or whatever it is that you want to know. Just be with me. Let's party together. Feel them. Connect with them. And if you'd like, you can set a space for them. And on that space, whether you want to call it an altar or not, you can place items there, like a glass of water, a cup of wine, some beer, some cigarettes, some candy, you know? Lots of ancestors love chocolate. Chocolate is a solid go-to. You got chocolate, brandy, some kind of tequila. Those things, they'll be like, yeah. Okay, they can't do anything with it. It's a physical item. It's the gesture. It's like, hey, this is my offering to you. Okay, this part is really important. Just because the veil is thin doesn't mean you should connect to any freaking spirit that's around you, because let's remember, spirits are always around. It's not this time of year that they're around. This time of year, you sense it. So if you're like using a Ouija board or any sort of like spirit connecting device and saying, who is there? Make your presence known. Rapping on the wall, give me 3 taps if you're around. Spirit, if you're here, say something in my phone, you know, whatever. Whatever these ghost hunting things you do, if you seek a ghost, you will find one. That being said, is it smart? What is Vampire Rule 101? If you invite them in, they'll come in. Be smart, don't do it. If you leave your front door open and unlocked, someone is bound to come in eventually. Do you want to do that? Please don't. It's not smart, and you don't know who's gonna come through. And then you're gonna have to go through with like trying to get rid of an attachment or an unwanted energy, and then it becomes a whole thing. And then if you have kids or dogs or anything in your home, they're subject to it as well. So let's just not go there. Ouija boards are fun. I totally get it. Put a filter on. If you're going to use a Ouija board because you are so curious and you just gotta freaking use a Ouija board, do it, but do it well. Only positive energies or only energies that mean no harm can come through. Please. Or only, you know, my ancestry can come through. That means no harm to me. Just put those words in there. You know, someone with my best intention, someone that's all of love, full of love. We don't want hungry ghosts. We want party ghosts. We want loving ghosts. If any ghosts. I say ghosts slightly. We don't want ghosts. We want spirits. Spirits, people who have died, who have crossed over into the spirit world. Ghosts, people who have died, who are here in the physical world still, without a body. They're just like, do. That's a low energy. That's easy to tap into. You can tap into ghosts all day. But do you want to go there? Don't be Captain Savaboo. Okay, you can try to help them, but they have to cross over themselves. I am totally going on a tangent here, but trust me, I know what it's like to be like, but I can help them. I can save them. I can help them cross over. Yeah, you could, but I mean, they have to do it themselves too. So yes, wish them well. Tell them your loved ones in spirit are waiting for you. Your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your kids, they're all there waiting for you. There's no one here for you. Cross over, but yeah, you don't have to bring that upon yourself to be Captain Savaboo. Totally went on a tangent. Let's come back. Let's bring it back. So common mistakes, inviting anyone who's around, don't do it. Playing with the Ouija board in a not safe manner, don't do it. Treating this season like it's a ghost hunting thrill instead of actually honoring spirit, don't do it. It's not nice. Don't go into someone's house and just start yelling like you see on the ghost hunting shows. Are you there? Who's there? Talk to me. If I was a ghost, I would try to like smack some sense into those people. So why do people fear this season? Why is it so spooky? We say it's spooky. We always say it's spooky. Also, we're going from light to darkness energetically. Just our area, our space here in the world is darkening. Like all the trees are losing their leaves. It does seem scary, and it gets colder, right? So energetically, or just planetary, it gets colder. And then when we see darkness, we get scared. Our ancestors, granted, yes, in the dark, there was animals out there that could eat them and hunt them. And so it does get a little scary, but it also means to sleep. The darkness means to rest. And we've been taught by our loved ones, you know, who mean well, that darkness is scary, that demons are running amok and they are dangerous and scary, that there are exorcists out there who are there to depossess you, who, you know, you naughty people who are using Ouija boards. You know, we're taught that spirits are scary. When do you ever hear that spirits are nice? Other than Casper, the friendly ghost. He's like the only example. Otherwise, all ghosts are bad. All spirits are bad. Maybe Patrick Swayze in Ghost. But even then, they do like a heaven and hell thing, which I don't necessarily agree with, and he still has to possess somebody to talk to his loved one. That's not really how spirits work. Those are called walk-ins. We can do another video on that. If you want to know more about spirit possession, let's do it. When we stop running from the fear of spirit, we start understanding what spirit is. We have a spirit and we have a body, so our body keeps our spirit grounded on this physical plane. That's it. That's the only difference. It's like we're all spirits, but here in the physical plane, we are spirits with a body. Connecting with my ancestors has healed a lot of generational trauma for me. There's a lot of trauma that I have gone through past life regression, just bringing myself there, just asking my ancestors what I've gone through. And there's still more. There's so much there that I don't think I can ever heal in this lifetime. That being said, I have a lot more compassion for myself, knowing that they're just little memories that exist from past lives and even from future lives. It's a whole thing. We're interconnected in such a crazy way. You can definitely heal a lot of stuff just by connecting to your loved ones in spirit, is what I'm trying to get to. And also connecting with my ancestors helped me understand that religion is just very much a now thing. It doesn't mean it's an end-all be-all thing for me personally, because that was a huge thing for me. I was raised Catholic, and as a little girl, I knew that this was not my truth, but I was told that it was my truth. And so knowing that my ancestors didn't necessarily have that, and they thrived and they did their own thing, and granted they had their own belief system, but it wasn't as structured, makes me feel good. It's okay, I don't really need this to go to the spirit world, because I was being raised if you don't do A, B, C, and D, you're gonna go to hell. If you don't baptize your child, they're not gonna go to heaven. Things like that. It's so limiting. And then I was raised in the 80s, 90s, so it was even stricter back then. It's just really nice to know, hey, I can still connect with my loved ones in spirit who have lived many lifetimes before me now, and they're fine. So just tapping into that can really help a lot. There is no fear. There's just learning from them, learning from their energy. So if you do one thing this season, this week, today, connect to your loved one in spirit. Whether that's a spirit guide, a spirit animal, an angel, your great-grandmother, your great-great-great-great-great uncle, whatever, whoever, just let them know, hey, I want to connect. Just want to send you good wishes, that's it. Or, I'm feeling a little lonely. Can you come keep me company? Remind me that I'm not alone. Anything like that. It's really healing and helpful. Grief is like the tax that we pay for love. But connection is the interest we keep earning forever. Forever and ever and ever. Connect. You can do that. Anytime I tune into spirit for another person during a reading or for myself, they always remind me we are closer than you think, and I'm always around you. They are always around us. They don't want you to worship them. They don't want you to fear them. They want you to live your life to the fullest. Because guess what? They don't have a body anymore. This is gone. And they're hey, you have a body and you're on earth. Go do earthy body things. Go eat the stuff and drink the stuff and do the stuff. Right? Use your body as much as you can while you have it. It's so cool. They want to remind you that you are alive and it feels good to be alive. So if you see your curtains moving, if something falls unexpectedly, or if you just hear that nostalgic song come on suddenly, acknowledge it. Say, hi spirit, I feel you. I see you. That acknowledgement is all it takes to bridge the two worlds. So if this spoke something in your heart tonight, don't let it fade. Join me in my free community, Spirit Connection Made Easy, where I have a lot of where we practice ancestral work together. We have ways to clear energy. We have ways to connect with the Fae, and we can connect with different tools to connect to spirit. It's very cool. It's very free, and you are more than welcome to come party with me and everyone else, all the spirits. And before you go, I have a question for you. If you can connect to anyone in your life, in your lineage, in your ancestry, in your spirit world who would you connect with? And I guess it doesn't even have to be like someone in your lineage. Like if I can connect to any spirit, I want to connect to Frida Kahlo, and I want to get super drunk with her and drink tequila and paint something. I guess it would be drink tequila, get super drunk, and then paint something. That sounds like a good time. And remember, spirit is calling. Will you answer the call? Ding.